Long before the Spanish colonization era, the name Philippines did not exist. There simply was about 7,500 islands, only a few of which was occupied by independent social units called barangays. These barangays comprised of family groups led by a village chief called a datu. The barangays or villages did not unite on their own accord to form a one cohesive country. The unification began with the Spanish arriving in March 1521. Yes, there was much resistance by the locals that led to the death of Ferdinand Magellan, killed by the legendary hero Lapu-Lapu. The Spaniards came back a fifth time, but failed again in the 1542 expedition led by Ruy Lopez de Villalobos. However, he is credited for naming the islands Las Islas Filipinas in honor of Prince Philip, who later became King Philip II of Spain. Translated in English, the name Philippines was born. With more men and firepower, led by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, the Spaniards came again in 1565 and finally succeeded in conquering Cebu, Manila, Tondo, and other villages. The Spanish colonization lasted for 333 years until their defeat by the Revolutionary Army of General Emilio Aguinaldo, aided by the Americans. It was at this time that the first Philippine Independence Day was proclaimed, June 12, 1898 at Kawit, Cavite. On this day, the Philippine national anthem Lupang Hinirang was played for the very first time, and the Philippine flag was unfurled and displayed as well. However, this proclamation did not gain international recognition, especially by America. Instead, the Americans took over the colonization of the Philippines for more than 4 decades, until July 4, 1946, a date the U.S. recognizes as Philippine Independence Day. In 1962, then President Diosdado Macapagal promulgated the Philippine Independence Day as June 12 and not July 4 to commemorate the Declaration of Independence from colonial rule and not the recognition date by the United States of America. The change in celebration date reflects a shift in focus from U.S. recognition to the Filipino Declaration of Freedom. The commemoration of Philippine Independence Day is an annual event that marks a significant moment in the country's history, often involving various festivities, and is celebrated in many parts of the world with established Filipino diaspora. Philippine Independence Day is also a time to reaffirm the Filipinos' allegiance to the principles of democracy, the rule of law, and human rights. Happy Independence Day and mabuhay!